Okay, right. So, this might be a stupid idea, but I guess it's got to get solved at some point. I mean, I originally made this a long time ago, and now I feel like joined it together properly, and I might be able to solve it. I don't know. I just don't know. It might be doable, and I'll find out soon. And I wonder if anyone will start watching soon as well. We'll have to see. Right, okay. Well, I guess the first cube should be pretty easy. This should just be the exact same thing as normal double cubes. Yeah, right. It will just be a bit harder because it's very, very tight. But that soon will be cube 1. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to have started the timer. Okay, well, we'll add about a minute to the time. Let's not use the same session I used for the sub 10 with 100 different cubes. Okay, well, so I've got one cube solved. So there are 20 cubes attached to each other. Obviously, I've got the first cube solved, which is pretty easy, but getting the others solved is probably going to be a lot harder. So, yes, okay. That's those two cross edges done. Um, hmm, okay. Well, I guess I need to get that cross edge in, which will put the cube there. But then I can't do any turning on it. Is there some pseudo stuff I could do? Like, I guess I could find a way of getting this in. Or maybe at least try and do that. No. How do you actually do stuff like this? Let's try and keep this visible, even though this may end in total failure. Just trying to figure out how to get anything inserted. No, because you can't do that. You can't do... I mean, essentially, everything was scrambled by doing this sort of thing various times. So I guess I can get that in like that, and then I've got the cross done. And then maybe I could solve another cross. Um, well, I've got that one more cross edge in. Can't make that turn. How do I get even that one piece in? And it looks like I messed that one up in the process as well. And obviously it's so tight that making any turns is very difficult. Ooh. Ooh, I might have just managed to get 2 crosses solved. As if that's even remotely useful, but it does prove that something is possible. I mean, I guess the reality is that this is obviously possible to solve because I scrambled it, and therefore it must be solvable. But how? How do you solve a puzzle that has been so restricted that almost every possible turn is not possible? Almost every possible algorithm is not possible. I just don't see it. I Yeah, congratulations, Mario Gamer 21. You are third. Um, and I mean, this was a debate I was having in my head. Like, this was either going to be really easy or impossible, pretty much. And I think it might be impossible. Well, obviously, it's not actually impossible, but it might be practically impossible. It's possible, bro. Trust. Right, thank you. Looks like I've just messed up the one cross that I have somehow managed to make. Right, so I'm back there. But that's it. Like, how do you get any further than that? How? Well, yeah, exactly. It is possible. But how? It is possible because I scrambled it. It must be possible to solve it. But how? Because almost every move I could possibly make is blocked. Like that's blocked. Like all the scrambling was made by doing stuff like that, and then rotating the cube and doing the same thing from the other angle. And I think that's the biggest issue. Because I did stuff like that, it makes everything so much more scrambled. I guess. I mean, there are various things I can see that can be done with the edges. Because you can do U-perms, you can do edge flip algorithms, you can do all of that stuff. But what you could possibly do... Oh, wait a minute. Those corners are all solved. So if I could find a combination of flips and twists of these, so I can... Okay, so if I do a Z perm from there, I will move those. Okay, let's do a Z perm. Okay, right, and we fix that now. Okay, so that is one thing done. Okay, now oh, I can't flip that yet. Can't flip that edge just yet. Let's see on the other side if there's anything that can be done. Not right now. So I'd have to do some other stuff first. But I can do stuff like that. I can get that flipped, or that at least out of the way temporarily. I could then move these pieces in, get that piece there. Okay. Try keyhole. What do you even mean by that? Okay. Let's get that back in. Okay. Because those are there. They shouldn't be there. I've got to take those two pieces and put them there. And then it'll just be a U-perm and a cycle. Okay. I just can't do anything when those pieces are there. I've got to find a way of getting those pieces into a different spot. But every move required to do that is restricted. Well, of course I know keyhole in terms of F2L, but that's not possible here. Let's just do some U-perms and just see what we get. Suddenly that has actually successfully flipped that, which I do not understand how. Yeah, with what wide moves? All that does is put it in a slightly different location that then has to be reversed because any other move will mess everything else up. I mean, yeah, sure, I can do that, and I'll probably have to at some point. Let's fix what we've got. Oh, that's going to mess that up once more. But what's happened now? Still the same issue. Still the exact same issue. Just a Z perm away again. Which seems I've just reversed. Try Roo. Well, yeah, I can't try Roo until I've solved. Like, it will just be LSE. Absolutely, it will just be LSE once I've got these two pieces solved. But getting those two pieces solved is the problem. If I could get those two pieces solved, it would just be LSE. Yes, I get that. But those two pieces are not solved currently, and therefore it is not LSE, and I can't just do Roo. Just found something. Okay, I think I have successfully taken one of those edges out. Yes, I have. Okay. Oh, no, that is both of them. That is flipped. That is the wrong way. I can easily fix that. Okay. Ah, but that's now messed up. That goes there, and that will go there. So if I can get that one there, that will be solved. Okay, so I can do that with a U-perm. Why didn't that work? Hmm? Oh, okay. No, it has worked. Right. Yes. Okay. So that needs to cycle that way. I just cycled it the other way. Okay, I'll do that algorithm again. So we've got two solved. We've got these two edges that need flipping, and this is just a 3 cycle. But how do I get this piece in there and then flip those two edges? Okay. Blindfolded comms. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know any blindfolded comms anyway, even if they would work. But are they really likely to work? So I've got to try different angles of doing the same thing. Okay, so yes, I can do this. Yes, and then that will solve that one. Maybe I've just forgotten how U-perms work, or these particular U-perms, because I don't actually use them. But I have they seem to be doing the opposite thing to what they're supposed to. Oh, it is just a four cycle now. Okay, there are only 4 edges to swap. Well, let's swap these two. Okay, now there's just 2. They're in the wrong place. It probably is some special algorithm. Yes, Mario Gamer 21. I have no idea how you get on the leaderboard. You probably can't, for some reason. Tell me if you want to tell me an alg that will. I mean, it's irrelevant, really, to just use the two flip alg. Like, of course, there is a. I just used the two flip alg and it worked for the ones on the last layer. But I mean, I'm happy to try algs that you suggest, but obviously, I've got to flip 2 edges. One is in the middle layer, one is in the top layer. The middle layer one cannot move to the top layer one. So you can give me an alg, but I'm very skeptical as to whether it would work. Set it up to the positions. I cannot set it up to the positions. There is no. It's blocked. I mean, from here. It's set up, but it's 2. Is there an algorithm that will flip? I mean, I guess there is, isn't there? The OLL, but then I'll have to do a UPerm afterwards. It just scares me with how much other stuff it messes up trying to do that. And how I probably won't be able to reverse it. Maybe. No, that still looks like it's flipped. Right, okay, HPerm. Let's try an HPerm. All there. So much setup, it's scary. Right. 2. Right. R2. Or, no, let's consider it U2. R. U2. R2. How has that just messed everything up? Okay, one more U-perm, maybe. There we go. Second cube solved. Almost half an hour later, but the second cube is solved. Right. Okay. Now I have some idea of how to do things. Still going to take a very, very, very long time. I might have to try your algorithm caveat, but I highly doubt it would be possible. Right. Let's try the second cube. And obviously doing all of these cubes is just going to get more and more tedious the further it goes on. Can do the easy stuff at the start. Okay, and then guess I get the red things in. Oh, it's orange, isn't it? So, I mean, all that is easy now. I have a feeling this might actually be very quick. Okay. You seem to go in the opposite direction. Oh, right. Wow, okay. That's easy. Third cube done in like 2 minutes. Okay. Right, okay. Let's, yeah, I'd rather the centre caps didn't fall off all the time. Right. Third cube has been solved. I mean, obviously the question is, why on earth am I doing this? Okay. Orange. Let's solve the orange first. Yeah. Now we do that to insert that piece. Then we have to somehow get that piece out. So this is the most difficult bit. How are the corners twisted? Hmm. That piece out. Well, I guess I can get that piece out with a U-perm, can't I? From here. Yes, I can do that. Just a bit confusing to me that the corners are twisted because I cannot see any way you could possibly twist the corners. Okay, so that's solved. So I've got to cycle that. of those. Right, yeah. Okay, so the corners are always going to solve themselves at some point. Yeah, okay. That's good to know. So, hello, cutie Charlie. How's it going? Well, you can see that 3 cubes are solved. Um, those 2 need flipping. Right, okay. It's just some of the setup moves are incredibly scary to do. Okay. I think I have figured out a method. No, I've done the setup moves wrong there. I mean, I can tell the setup moves are wrong when the corners aren't solved. Flipping out works if the solved plus bandaged cubes are in the bottom left. Maybe. Okay. Right. There we go. Right. So now those are the wrong way round. Those are correct. So it's just these 3 that need cycling. Okay. But I can't cycle them all at once. So I'm going to have to do RU2. Scared of doing this. Right. Oh, wait a minute. That's going to need cycling as well. So, right. Okay. Oh, try an H perm, actually. That has gone wrong somewhere. On some of the setup moves. Nope, that has completely failed. I have no idea how, but that really has completely failed. Or has it? Because that could be solved with a flip. Right, okay. Let's do an edge flip. That can be solved with a 2 flip. So, yeah, H-power. Surely. Right. The only problem is flipping to adjacent edges. But I can still do that with the OLL and then a U-perm. Why do I keep doing the U-perms the wrong way round? I've got to check this. I'm sure that I'm doing it the right way round. Cube number 4. Cube number 4 is solved. I mean, this is going to be one of my most boring streams, but maybe some people will keep watching, and you'll find out. You know, it's a sort of video that I do strange stuff in. Did you know that there are some, like, gift cards and discount codes in my videos that have never been used? It might be the first time I've ever mentioned that to people, but it is true. There are gift cards in my videos that have... Not sure if there are any actual gift cards, but there are definitely, like, discount codes of, like, 20%, which I don't think have ever been used. So it's at this point that I have to get the corners solved. And then I can use the corners as a base for the edges. Yes, right. Okay. Those corners are solved. And then, well, apparently, U-perms go that way. And slice U-perms. Solve these two. Can you not fall off centre cap? Is that possible? Right, and it will be the exact same thing here. Or will it? Oh, how did I do this last time? Forgotten now. Oh, look, I can rest it down like this. flip. Oh yeah, of course. No. No. Right, just wait. Yes, of course. Right, so I put it down like that. Then I put it up like that. Then I do. Can't keep track of that much. Yeah. Right. Okay. So. Two. You. Wait a minute. I've got to do that first, haven't I? This is the problem. You should ask Jacob Cubing to make you a mini version. Oh dear. I don't think so. Don't think he would like that at all. I think that is cube 5 solved. This is ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But that is cube 5 solved, and I do kind of have an idea of how to solve each cube now. I really struggled with the first one. Now I kind of know what I'm doing. So in theory, they should be getting faster now because I actually know what I'm doing. The only thing is that they also get harder and harder to mess with. So I can rest it like this and use the middle layer. This cube feels a bit looser than the others. Okay, that's that layer done. And then I get that in. Yep. Then we cycle these or do edge flips. Right, I'm going to do a U pattern. we flip these. Okay. Right. Yes. Right. And now, finally, I need to get that edge there. That's messed up stuff. Okay. Yes, that's correct. Okay. No. Those two done. Right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Flip. That needs to swap with that. It's already solved. Right. Okay. Two. It's the first time where it's like actually difficult to make the moves. Okay. Yep. Right. So, two flip. Do this algorithm. Then we do a U-perm, cycling that way. So for some reason everything's opposite today. No. What? Not again, Daniel. Have you seriously done the wrong U-perm again? Yep, wrong U-perm again. How? Um, I attached 20 cubes together, which is a crazy, stupid idea that I don't recommend unless anyone wants to buy one off me. But that is cube number 6 solved. So I have solved 6 cubes in under an hour. Somehow. Right, okay. Next one. Right. And slide it that way. Slide it that way. Now we have to find the solved corners state, which shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, solved corners state is found. Right. And now it's a case of what algorithm would work best. Okay, into it again, since I cannot do the correct U-perm ever. Okay. And that's flip there. So we need to, that's solved. So that needs cycling. What cycle is actually necessary? I'm not taking a break, YouTube. There are 8 people watching me trying to solve this ridiculously stupid puzzle that shouldn't exist. Yes, right. Okay. How much am I suffering right now? Um, Too much. This is such a stupid idea. What? Why is the U-perm wrong? Like every U-perm I do does the opposite of what it's supposed to at the moment. Am I just like insane or something? Yeah, they do actually cycle the opposite way to what you'd expect. Because I haven't done M-slice U-perms in such a long time that I've forgotten which way they actually cycle. Right. Cube. 7 cubes solved. Right, I might. Even though I don't like YouTube telling me to take a break, I might have to at some point soon. I'm not sure how many cubes I really want to solve today. I might have to put this on pause and come back another time. Okay, so this is supposed to be red down here, isn't it? This is supposed to be yellow because we're going by the opposite colours. So all this needs to come around. And it's not. Yes, it is yellow. Is it yellow? Not right. Keep forgetting how to do that. No, you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to make moves like that, just in case it causes any parity, which is just not even worth thinking about. Okay. Whatever. If you want to come out you centre cap. Come out. Whatever. I'm fed up now. Yes, Cubing FR. Edinburgh Autumn is this weekend. Funny how people just disappear. It's like there was 8 viewers a few minutes ago and now there's 1. How does that work? Has YouTube just decided, oh, well, everybody can leave. Bye. I mean, it's fair enough. It is a silly idea. What am I doing? Why can't I just get this right? Like, what is wrong with you now? You got this right, you knew how to do this, and now you can't anymore. What is your problem? Come on. How do you get those 2 corners correct? You've done it countless other times on so many other cubes. It's the same thing. There we go. Right. That's flipped. That's... Yeah, coming out all you centre caps, like, whatever. I'll fix you when I need to. 53 to 5. Yeah, that sort of thing happens. Oh, I've got 4 now. Yes, of course it's frustrating to solve. It did so well on TikTok, though. I highly doubt anyone from TikTok is here, though. Attitude on TikTok is so different anyway. Right. Okay. So, what we're going to do... Seriously? Seriously? Are you telling me that that algorithm didn't work? Or literally didn't do anything? Hello, CXLD sucks. I'm sorry, but I do not believe you could solve this. Or maybe you could, but I do not believe you ever would. I think I am, in many ways, uniquely stupid enough to attempt things like this. It's not gonna work, is it? Let's just try it anyway. Well, if you want to prove to me that you can solve it, I tell you what, if you pay me enough, I will make you one. How much is enough? I'm not sure. How much this completely ridiculous, stupid contraption is worth, I have no idea. I mean, obviously, like if you bought all the cubes at stock prices that make this up, it would be £100. Right. That's an H. No, that's not an H perm, Daniel. That's not an H perm. That is a U perm. You are going to cycle these two. Okay, that's irrelevant. Right. What's the price? Um, yeah, I'd make you one of these for like £150. It's not that difficult to make. It just takes a long time. And obviously a lot longer to solve. Like, obviously it would be quicker to dismantle this. Like, no question about it. I would solve it faster if I did that. Right. Okay. So, we do that. Then we do that. Then we do that. Then we do another U-perm, which will probably go the wrong way. Wrong way. So we have to do this all over again. Because I cannot get U-perms to go in the right direction. Just yeah. complain at my own contraption. I was stupid enough to make it. Yep, there we go, finally. Finally. Right. Could you buy 10 of them? Yes, I suppose. Would you really want 10 of them? I mean, I think I'd have to order in some more Maylongs. I don't think I've got enough Maylongs in stock to join 200 cubes together. So I'd have to order some more of those in. I suppose I've got the other silly cubes. Probably work on those as well. The ones I was going to use for mosaics, but never did. What's going on? What? I'm really, really confused now. Right. Eight. Let's try and get to 10 in this stream, and then maybe at some point I'll do the other 10. Should probably start the other 10 from the other side, actually. Probably be easier. So rest this here. Like that. Yeah, okay. Can rest the cube in the middle like this. And then try and get the yellows in. Looks like that's one of the yellow center caps, which has come off. 12 people watching now. What's going on, YouTube? Can you explain? Okay, well, welcome to all the new viewers. This is speedcubing.org, where I try some absolutely ridiculous cubes. You would never see any other cube store owner trying to solve such a stupid puzzle. You just wouldn't. So you should get all your cubes from me at speedcubing.org, because I do stupid things like this. Okay. Yeah. Do I want to do that? Because that has solved that. So that is progress, I guess. Okay. Let's do this now. Yes, my advertising scared everyone off. Wow, okay. That's a shame. I guess nobody gets to try all their cubes. All the excellent cubes you can buy at speedcubing.org. Right, 9 cubes. Right, if you've got a serious sponsorship application, then email me. It's quite easy. But if you've got a nonsense sponsorship application, then don't bother. I mean, yeah, I can try and be nice about it, but, like, seriously, the sort of people who think they can get sponsored in cubing compared to literally any other sport is crazy. Okay, let's do yellow first. Oh, wait. No, no, I can do the red. Then, right. What? How did that not work? Okay. I guess we'll have to do that algorithm again. I have no idea how it didn't work. Right. Okay. Let's put the yellow center cap back on. Assume that's supposed to be yellow. Yes. I don't want any more center caps coming off. If I have to glue you all on, then I won't be happy, because I do not want to do anything else with this. I've got to just guess which way to do the U-turn because I do not know. messed everything up. Of course I have. Because of course I would. I can't actually get stuff done. There we go again. How did that come apart? Well, I mean, that does make things easier, but obviously it's not supposed to do that. Wait a minute, that's meant to be yellow down at the bottom anyway. And the yellow centre cap's not supposed to have come off, but it did. And the red centre cap's not supposed to come off, but it did. Yeah, well, anyway. Right. I've got to get this back on correctly. That's the biggest concern right now. Oh, just... How did this come out? I made it so tight that this was basically impossible. And apparently somehow it still happened. Okay. No, that is not right. So we'll do that again and again and again until you figure out how to do things correctly. Don't care how long it takes. I mean, I do to an extent, but yeah, sure. Why don't you come out? Why don't you pop out? It'll just make me angry, and obviously that's what you want to do. Okay. Right. What? How? I made this so tight. Just insanely tight. How on earth do you come out? It's just ridiculous. Since apparently you can come out, I'm going to have to be careful. I shouldn't have to think. Nope, of course not. Of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. It would never work. Nothing works. Nothing solves. Okay, looks like something's wrong here, which doesn't surprise me. OBS is obviously going to cause trouble. Does it? Is it still streaming? What? Just... I'm going to get angry. You know that I'm going to get angry if you're stupid. Right. Looks like it is still supposedly working, even though it's not appearing on my phone, hasn't done. Right, okay. It is still working. Good. Right. Okay. Got 3 cycle, which can be solved with a U-perm. It's just a case of actually doing the U-perm correctly, which I seem to be incapable of at the moment. Hello, welcome back, Mario Gamer. Might be ending this soon. Just depends on what happens. Have I got this wrong again? I have a feeling just don't come out! Like, how is it possible? I made you so tight, so insanely tight, that I don't see how it's possible for you to snap out, and yet you make it look so easy. What? How does that work? I did all of the right algorithms. I did the U-perm correctly. What is wrong with you? It's okay. Yes, I suppose you did. If you were here from the start. Okay. Every time you do that, I'm trapped in a problem because I don't know which way is correct. And there is a chance I put you back in wrong and you will never ever get solved. I don't know how you're coming out because it is so tight. I tighten you up so much that it's must be impossible. Surely impossible. And yet, somehow it's not, apparently. Right. Right, come on, Daniel, think. Now you're just getting so tired of this stupid cube. Right, last one today. So you're halfway done once you've solved this cube. Right. Right back on. I don't care how much you want to get off, you are not allowed. Okay, right. Oh no, that's not going to work, is it? Wait, what is going on? What is going on? Wake up, Daniel. How do you do this? You've done this stuff before by now. You know how to do this. Come on. How do you do that? Is something just wrong with me? Something just wrong with me now. There we go. Nope. 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 Okay. Shall do this. Okay. Somehow it doesn't work. And sure, yes, I did the wrong U-pump. I did the wrong U-pump. Yet again. Of course I did. I do correct U-pumps. You getting in the way. No, you can stop coming off. because that is pointless and stupid and wretched and horrible. So, the problem is, at this point, is the setup moves are insane. Oh, yes. Okay, fine. Right. Okay. What? Daniel, stell dir vor, du kannst kein Deutsch sprechen. Daniel, I don't know what stell means. Um, are you saying you think I can't speak German? Well, like, um, das ist ein großes Problem für dich, weil ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Aber es gibt ein Grand Problem. Am I speaking Spanish? Ein großes Problem mit Deutsch, weil in Deutschland sie sprechen English. Literally every other language other than English, Spanish, and German. But I can pretend to speak a few words of a few more if I want to. I mean, if you think that I'm good at languages, you should see a lot of other YouTubers who do far more ridiculous things. And I've just failed again. Okay. I mean, we're just going to pick a random U-perm and try it. I'm just getting so fed up of this stupid contraption. I just cannot seem to get right. No matter what I do. I thought, oh yeah, I'll get to 10 cubes. And then the 10th one is just ridiculous. Okay, right. If I'm really smart about this, I could maybe make it into a Z perm. Right. Let's put the missing center caps back on. That is 10 cubes solved. You're telling me you could solve that blindfolded? I don't think anyone could. I mean, the thing is, of course, it's possible to solve this blindfolded, but nobody's going to do it. Like, why would anybody ever do it? Right, okay. Just get in place. Get in place so I can show people that I have solved 10 of the cubes. Don't scramble yourself again. Right. There we go. 10 cubes solved. Here's that center cap. Trouble is, I don't know which center caps are meant to be yellow. I guess I can have a look. Okay, that's meant to be red, obviously. Yes. That's meant to be yellow. Looks like there's another missing center cap, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Looks like it must be red. It's on the floor down there. Okay. And seriously, CXLT sucks. There are kids your age that speak many languages far better than I do in other countries. It's just in England where they teach foreign languages so badly and nobody bothers watching anything in any language but English that it's so bad. Right. Right. Done. It's halfway done. Let's just do a few nice, normal 3x3 solves before I end the stream. Okay. Nine. 10. Looks like my solves are getting slower too. Yeah. Right. Are there any other interesting things I can do on the stream before I end it? Don't think there's really anything new that I haven't unboxed. It's recent. Yeah. Right. Well, since you're older than Yiheng, you should be better than him. Yeah, you should be better than him, but you're not. So, what went wrong? Right. Okay. Halfway there. Maybe at some point I'll have to do another stream